would you say that stars are suppressed because of the magnitude of the industry and the number of people that you could be responsible for?
I could share my experience.
Go on.
Right? So for me, I don't have any political agenda, and I don't have financial ambitions either. So my ground is very clear. I enjoy the game. That's it. And I'm not bothered about what is going to happen if I talk about this, what will happen if I, share my views, and, how is it going to affect my career? Nothing. I speak for issues which affect me, I feel is important.
Has it ever had an adverse impact on you? And how have you reacted to criticism that comes in?
Your criticism is a part of your journey. It's something very, very productive, provided you are ready to take it in the productive manner. There are some unnecessary, it's very difficult to develop that discretion, oh, this is going to be productive for me. This is something I'm going to ignore.
So speak what
you decide.
It
depends on what agenda you have. As far as I'm concerned, I came into cinema very late after I have settled down in life, sort of. So it made my life easier. Not everyone is in that, mode. It takes time. You evolve, right? But if you're truly genuine, if you're truly honest, at one point of a time in your journey, you will cross over all these personal agendas. That is when you become a true leader. So that is all it is about. So as of now, I enjoy the ride. I enjoy the game.
Go with the flow, whatever that your heart
Absolutely.
Speak.
Whenever there is criticism, I try to find out whether there is something productive. My husband keeps telling me, you have a family, you have your personal health to take care of. So don't read the comments. I say it's very important for me to know the mindset of people, because my intention...
Does it bother you?
It does bother you, because if I say no, it doesn't bother me, it's very fake. We are creative people. We are very emotional people.
But extra sensitive.
Yeah. No, but then does that deter your spirit to speak up once again if there's a cause that is close to your heart?
If it is actually your inner call, nothing can stop you. It will be temporary, but then you will regain that strength back. It will put you down for a while. Doesn't matter. But you will go through the phase and come out stronger.
Right. All right, Saravanan, I'd like to ask you, do we, in today's day and age, as of today, if I'd like to say, do you see that we lack fireful, spirited voices? Those who can really speak their mind unabashed, without fear of consequences? Are we seeing only those film stars in the past, maybe Jayalalitha for that matter, who spoke her mind absolutely, but we lack those kind of faces and voices today?
There is a manufactured consent and a market dynamics which is playing over here. That is first point. And the second thing is that it's more about the silence rather than about what they speak. They don't want to get into this turmoil. They don't want to be hounded and harassed. That is one thing. And the other
so what are you indirectly trying to say? They don't want to be harassed. They don't want to be targeted.
No, not indirectly, directly. If we support this party, the other party doesn't like. As artists, we are loved by all walks of life, all different people. If we choose one party over the other or one thing over the other, we get bombarded. As artists, you got to be doing your work unless you're ready to take the plunge truly so.
Right, Chetan?
The agenda of many in the film industry, including society at large, is essentially self-serving. If it benefits me financially, fame, etc., I will take that up. We need people, whether from films or in society, to take up causes not supporting any political party, to take up causes that fight the power structure. That is the responsibility of an artist. Fight the power structure means economically you fight for the poor.
So
socially you fight for the disadvantaged.
You're at risk of getting your contracts cancelled. You don't get another film signed. You can't feed your family in your industry that you're responsible for. Are you willing to take that risk?
I see. When you're early on, you have to do films. That's understandable. Once you have a star platform, People will sign you. There will be people who come to you. There will be, in fact, more people who don't know about you, who respect you more, who come watch you. And you actually, people are able to distinguish between what you stand for in real life and what you play on screen. So they will come and watch you on screen. Your career you won't fall flat. But the thing is, you have to stand for something. You have to care about society. You have to have courage. You have to have values. You can't just, at the end of your career, jump into politics when for 30 years you haven't done anything for the industry or society at large and have people expect to take you credibly. That's not
Ms.
possible.
Lakshmi?
Yes, see, that doesn't happen overnight. You have to have that, what to say, you have to perseverance. You know, you have to wait for it to unfold. And I don't believe in maintaining silence because I feel there was a time when your work would speak for you. But nowadays, you need to do the work and talk about it.
All right, I'll take that from Saravanan quickly. We cut him short. Saravanan, you were saying not many voices today as spirited and fiery. You think they're silenced or they choose to be silent?
Yeah, and they choose to be silent. And what I mean by haunted and harass is more of this online trolling and attacks which come to them. And that is very, because previous era they were detached from spans. They used to write letters and wait for the reply. Now you can just have a fake account and you can troll them. And also they don't want to. People get offended and shocked and disturbed easily these days.